Oh, I'm live, right? Okay, welcome to Wealth Creation Series. This time, we are going to be teaching because I do not want your business to fail, and I want you to be a successful businessman, a businesswoman. I also want you to understand that principles are laws that make certain things to function. And when these things you obey them, you put them into action, you will have what I call business success. Hence, you must need to understand that a procedure within, or let's put it this way, there are principles that govern certain conducts, okay, and procedures within industries. And if you obey the laws and principles of that industry, you're going to succeed. Hence, the reason I am teaching today is that I want to show you, we've started a new series this month of November, okay, and it's called The Rules of Business Success. The Rules of Business Success. Boy, I'm going to tell you one truth. I am super motivated, super charged to do this series. So today we're going to do the part 1, Rules of Business Success. In short, this is going to be a good series that I want you to learn and master. I'm even going to run a special video ad for this class so that, I want to see people watch this video. So save it. If I were you, I'm going to invite my friend right away. I'm going to invite my friend and I'm going to share this link. So let me know, guys, where are you watching from? It's Wealth Creation Series again, live here from DABA Studios, live on DABA TV with Chris Annie. And today we will look at about 5, 6, or 7, or 10, whatever numbers, the rules of business success, part 1. Are you ready for this class? Kindly share this flyer, share this video. If you're listening to me on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or any of our podcast platform, don't forget to share and let me know in the comment section where you're watching from. We'll go on a quick short break and when we'll come back, we will dive into the things that you need to know, the fundamental truths, the fundamental proposition that serve as foundations for you building a successful business. What are the rules I should obey? There are rules, right? The same way you play football, don't do offside, dribble, pass, score. The same way is the same way there are rules in business. Remember that if you use offside, okay, let's not talk too much. I have things to download for you guys. We'll be right back after this short break. Imagine for the next 1 year, you can travel to the places you have dreamt of. Your financial life has gotten better. At least you're earning $1,000 monthly. Imagine what $1,000 on a regular basis can do for you. Imagine learning the skills, the systems, and getting the information that can transform your financial life in the next 1 year. But you know what? This can still be a dream next year. But if you join the $1,000 Academy today, the dream can become reality. I am super excited for this because the purpose of this class is to share with young entrepreneurs, businessmen and women, leaders of industry, thought leaders, course creators, or whatever industry you're playing, that these rules, I want to share with you rules that will help you succeed in your business. Welcome to Wealth Creation Series again. Number 1, the first thing to do if you're going to succeed in business, or the first rule of business success, is number 1, the first thing to do is to choose a product or a service to sell. If you don't have anything to sell, you don't have a business. Look for something that people need and offer it to them. You can start offering to sell a product or a service by looking at the following. Number 1, if you're going to start offering a product, if you're going to start producing a product, offering a service, number 1 thing you need to look at is the skill set you have, the experience you have. What skill do you have? One of my first skills is teaching. I know how to teach. I've built a business DABA, you see, is out of the skill I have or gifting I have in teaching. So I've made a business out of it, teaching. So skill sets. You could have a skill in mixing wine. And from there, you could start a wine company. You could have a skill set in confectionaries. You could we go back to the lady I use very well, Hilda Bassi, and she knows how to cook, and she has My Food by Hilda, right? So she, out of that skill set of cooking, she was able to now design a business, a product, offer a product from there, so people can come to her kitchen to buy food. And she gives them food, feeds their stomach, make them happy, they give her money. Simple. So the first rule of business success, first thing to do, choose a product, choose a service you want to sell. Because if you don't have anything you're selling, there's no money coming inside. For money to come inside, a product is the engine of everything. A product, a service is the asset of that business. In short, it is the business itself. It is the asset that brings in the money. You can design logo. In starting a business, designing of logo is not the first thing. The first thing first is the product, the service, because you can even sell the thing on WhatsApp and they give you money. The moment they start giving you money for that product or service, you're in business already. It's not the logo. I don't care how, your logo can be terrible. It's not until you wear branded shirts and stay with Apple laptop and do like this, team shirts. No. That's not when a business starts. A business starts when there's a product, when there's a service you are offering for money. And don't shy away from money. You are here to make money. People see people selling course. Say he's making money with the course he's selling. Should he be making Guguru and Ekpa from the course he's selling? I don't understand. I saw somebody. There's a guy called Ali Abdal. This guy called Tayo. I know. Yes, I remember. Interviewed him one time. That guy makes millions of dollars on the internet. Ali Abdal has a YouTube course. I think he's selling for almost $1,000 or more. In his YouTube course, if you go to his page, you say, some of the things you see in this course, you can see them on YouTube for free. But if you're going to learn it from me, you've got to pay. And so somebody will say, some of the things I'm learning here, I can see it on YouTube. What? That's no problem. You don't want course creators to make money because you have a very anti-wealth mentality. Is there an English like that? You don't want people to make money. They are making money off you. They should make money from where? From Pluto? From Mars? From Hellfire? From where? Every one of us are making money from each other. The banker makes money from you. The UBA makes money from you. The Microsoft, they make money from you. The OpenAI, they make money from you. The juice company makes money from you. The club you go to makes money from you. If you don't go there, they will make money. If people don't patronize the software, the hardware, the camera, the media, whatever product, they will make money. So if you're going to be in business, you must have a product to sell. So in defining or looking for, or in designing or looking for a product or service to sell, another thing you should look out for is the problem you want to solve in your industry or immediate environment. So, of course, making money brought me into crypto. The technology also brought me into crypto. For the first time, I could see that people can transfer crypto money from one bank to one platform to another without the need of a central bank, right? So I came into the industry in Nigeria, and I saw that people lacked education. So out of the problem I saw, I started a crypto platform called Crypto Hub for people to learn how to know what Bitcoin is, know what cryptocurrency is, and to also learn how to create wealth from the industry, because there was no guidance. If you see a problem in an industry, if you can solve that problem in that industry, you are in business. In short, your business can start because you just saw a problem in an industry, not in the whole Nigeria, not in the whole country, not in the whole continent. Just by solving the issue, one of the strategies we want to use at DABA now is that we want to niche down into core problems in industries and offer educational videos, courses for them. You saw that in your area, People are not exposed to websites, and you have website design skill. From that skill, you now see the problem. You now start saying, I want to offer website design or services for small scale businesses around Onitsha main market. Bro, if you design websites for Chukwudi and Sons, for Emeka and Sons, for Mr. Olaniyo, for Njideka, you design it for these people in that territory, and they are on the web. They now have a web page. You've done for 100 clients, and they are giving you 100, 200, 1 million naira. Bro, you are in business. So, number one, we talk about if you're looking for a product or service to sell, we look at the skill you have. It could even be the talent you have. Then you look at the experience. Then you also look at the problem you want to solve in that industry or immediate environment. Let me tell you how DABA started. I was looking for a platform where we could learn different skills in one place. So I kept seeing this thing happening. And there was no place like that in Nigeria where you could come together in one platform. What we had when DABA started in Nigeria is that Mr. John has his school. Mr. Nii has his school. Mr. Brown has his class. So everybody was selling their own masterclass. But I said, no, can't we have a platform where people come together, different facilitators? And that's how we started with the vision of building the Udemy and the masterclass of Africa. So you need to understand this thing. That's how the problem you want to solve. Then aside that, I said, young people are not learning the kind, I want people to learn the skills that they can use on the internet to make money. That's one of the driving force that led to the creation of DABA. In short, the goal was that people start earning then. I used to hear Toyosi Motosho talk about if you earn 500,000 naira in Nigeria monthly, you're a big man. That is a decent income. 500,000 then was more than $1,000. Nigeria economy has scattered, but we're here. Next is how the product or service has helped you in your own life and how you want to duplicate it. I learned crypto trading from one Mr. Caleb in the US. And I saw that I could duplicate this thing. Because if I could make money from trading, my life was good, I had started earning good money. I said I can duplicate this skill to people to learn. Because it has helped my life. I believe trading can help another person's life. I also believe that the skills in business, mentoring, things that I've learned these things. You know, I didn't learn crypto trading in a class. I learned it in online education platforms. So I want to duplicate the same because it has helped my life. If therapy has helped you, for instance, and you know you have something with that, you can start a therapy business for business leaders, for CEOs. My friend Chinoso already said he's looking for people who are in the business of family quarrel settlement business. I'm telling you, if you benefited from something that transformed your life, you could want to do, or you may want to duplicate that thing in the life of others. And in your quest to duplicate that thing in the life of others, boy, I want this to come out on DABA Daily. You could start a business because, see, business is about solving problems for people. If you can start a family quarrel settlement business and people know that if they have quarrel in their family, you can help them with your experience, with your skill, with your psychology and different things, and they'll be in home and you start. In short, I have one guy. That's why I love TikTok. That's why I love things on the foreign scene. See, we've got to be innovative when it comes to building businesses in Africa. I'm telling you. I saw a guy, he has a school or something where he helps people to fix their marriage. And you hear ladies, men, talking about how they wanted to divorce, and they were sharing testimonials about how they did not know themselves as couples, but when they attended this guy's program and they attended his school, I don't mean all these marriage seminars where they are trying to tell you, you must marry in Jesus' name. It's not that one I'm talking about. Those ones are solving their own problem, praying for you to get married, no problem. But this one fixes how compatible they may not have been and their differences. And you now see somebody say, for 2 years I've been enjoying my marriage. That's a business. Ooh, that's a business. Okay. Next Okay? And remember, you don't even need to invent something new when you're starting a business. You don't even need to invent something. You could take, there's a company in Germany, what they do is that they go to America. I was in a meeting with Nas Daily when he was teaching us this in our business class last year. He said there was a business he studied that this particular group, they go to the US, they study and they understudy a business and come and duplicate it in Germany. So you will see them even have almost the same logo, almost the same. Have you seen Orange? Orange logo with GT Bank. Have you seen Dangote? Like that, different so you can duplicate. There is nothing wrong too in copying, but you must copy smart and add a touch of innovation in it. Are you getting me? If you're getting me, write something in the comment section, let me know. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, when you are looking for a product or service to sell, look for something that has reasonable ROI. Okay, that has a reasonable, if you calculate it now, when I produce it for 1,000 and I add marketing, the cost of production 3,000. Can I sell it for 5,000? Can I sell it for 3,005? Can I sell it for 4,000 naira? There's a yogurt company I'm trying to study. If I find a way to do to duplicate that and I can gather investors, I went to that business, so I'm ready to duplicate it. I'm telling you. Maybe I'll look for new markets. I'll look for a new market and go and sell it to them. And they may be going crazy about it. I could go to Abuja and start selling or somewhere like that. I remember the time when I was an undergraduate. I think I was in my year 3 or year 2 or so, or year 2 or year 3, back in the university then. There was this guy, I think he's the current chairman of APC, Abdullahi Adamu. Okay, then he was governor in PDP in Nasarawa State. I think he has just finished as a governor, or he was the governor then. He had a farm called Nageri. That farm, they will import cows from Holland, Netherlands. Okay, boy. Man, I just remember, man, don't hustle, bro. Like, as a student, I gathered money one time, and I went for an agricultural expo or something. And so I heard about Nageri yogurt. This yogurt was, the yogurt was, I don't know, the taste, the natural, you could feel it. Guess what? This yogurt, you must not allow it to stay outside the fridge. It must be cold all the time. Because if it stays outside, it starts fermenting. It will even burst. Boy. Oh, this class is just making me remember my hustle days as a student. Guess what I did one day? I went to the farm. I told them I want to start bringing it from Nasarawa down to Enugu State. Guess what? I brought coolers. Night boss, my mentor, Mr. Osi then, the man who was teaching me agric then in Abuja, helped me. I packaged this. I entered night boss. I didn't enter night boss because of business. I entered night boss. So from Nasarawa, because those Nyanya, Maraba side, then I took night boss down to Enugu. I carried cooler with blocks because the cold van I wanted to rent, the millions they were telling me, I couldn't afford it. So I brought, how many, we're up to 100 packs. There's the small one and there's a big one. So guess what? As a student on campus then, I came back and I went to drop it in one of my mentor's house, in his fridge. I put it there, still put it in the cooler, put block. And in the night, when I came back that night, so in the night bus I took, in the morning already I was in Enugu. So I rested that night. Guess what I started doing? I started hawking this thing. I took it inside cooler. This is kind of solve this thing. Next thing, I entered Keke. So just somehow, I'm in a restaurant. I'm in a beer parlor. I'm in one beer parlor. Next thing, I am talking directly to people who are drinking Guinness, stout, all those things. I say, Omo, if you mix this yogurt with your stout, how much? I was selling for, I think, almost double the price I got it from. I mean, the money wasn't so big, but I was happy with the profits. I couldn't scale that business because it was tiring trying to bring it from Nasarawa to Enugu. I'm telling you, I made money with those numbers, but I couldn't continue the business because of scalability. If you're going to do that kind of business, you need a cold van. And from cold van, you now bring it down and have a cold, and I'm telling you, it was selling. I went to different beer parlors. Okay, I was busy pitching one-on-ones. Or more, you go buy this one. The one I'll buy from the factory, from their farm, maybe for 100, I'm selling for 150, 130, you know, the big one maybe for 500, like that. So you don't need to necessarily invent the wheel. You can sell something. People wonder how I know sales today. I started selling as a student on campus. I sold books. I sold yogurt. I'm not trying to give you a grass to grace story. No. I did that even when my family were still okay. So it wasn't as if, I was so, but no, I was ready to learn how to make my own money. Don't wait until your family is broke before you start learning the skills that will help you become rich. Don't wait. Don't say it's because family. No. My dad was okay. My mom too were okay. At least they were like the average. They could afford the basic thing for us. Even though I knew that when I entered university, it was no longer business as usual because, man, the money they'll give you will never be enough. So I wasn't hustling to just make immediate end. I wanted to equip myself with life skill because I know there is life after school. Some of you are watching me today. You are still a student on campus and you think that everything is your academics. No. Start gaining the life skill that will make you survive outside school. And I got it. One of them is sales. I will go boldly to the guy who is selling, who is drinking. I'll say, see, this you got. Nah, natural. I go tell him, next time I tell the guy, pour it in your water. Pour it in your beer. Yeah, put it in the beer. This is how much? You give me money. It takes more. So, next. Okay? Then if it's a service, okay, if it's a product, check easy access to supply. Can you always be getting this? Some of you, it may be wristwatch. I bought something beautiful for my wife yesterday. I saw it on IG. This woman gets good earrings and bracelets and all those things like that. I saw the price. The price was cool. If you see it on my wife, you think I bought it in Dubai. I'm sure maybe they bought it somewhere, but you know, if I can be, I'm telling you, if you can be seeing those products, and the woman doesn't have a shop she only has a shop on the internet. And I just paid the delivery. I got it. I saw the thing was beautiful. I said, no, I need to buy it for my wife. The money you spend on your wife is an investment too. Single people will not understand. Okay? Your product or your service is the underlying asset of your business. You must know this. It is what generates money and keeps your dream alive. If we don't have courses we're selling at DABA, there's no business called DABA. If we don't have coins we're trading at our exchange, there's no business called the exchange business. If there is no crypto that I'm trading, I can't make money from the market. So your product or the service is the underlying assets of your business. It is what to generate money and keep your dreams alive. Next, number 2 rule. If you don't have a place to sell, you don't have a business. Where do you sell? Who are your target audience? Location matters. Okay? If you don't have a physical location, have a strong online presence. In making money, in the rule of business success, your location matters. That's why you see the guy who is selling gala wants to sell it not on the expressway that is fast. He wants to sell it where there is traffic. Because when there is hold up, people can get hungry and they will ask for water and they will ask for gala. It's the same thing. If there is no traffic seeing your business, there's no money to be made. So if people online don't see your business, you can't sell. Even if you have the best shiny website, you've got to understand that location matters. Oh, we used to go to Mr. Biggs. I still remember the location of Mr. Biggs at Bulegba. It was close to mobile filling station. The one in Maryland too, that this government destroyed then, is there. There's Maryland Mr. Biggs. There's, what about chicken? Location, where are they? They are this corner of Lekki. They are this, look at High Fitness, where they are strategic locations. Ikeja, Maryland, Lekki, they are putting their fitness area where you know that people can easily see and they will access them. If it's easy for them to access your business, it's easy for them to patronize it. I want to beg you all listening to me or watching me, please do your best to share this video with your friends and your loved ones. I have this training I'm running now. I'm running also the edition for my employees, for our staffs at Digital Abundance as a group of company. We're running this training again. I'm going to teach you how to build the rules of business. Don't just see it as rules of business. It's going to teach you how to build a business from start, what to do, and you grow it into a multi-million-dollar company. We're going to explore this series. I am also learning as I'm teaching you, because there are things I'm studying, there are things I've practiced, and I want to share with you, so that in the next 1 year, in the next 6 months, in the next 3 months, you can say, Chris, I have a business I started because of that teaching. I started a parfait business, and it has grown from supplying 100 to 1,000. That's the testimony. I didn't know what to do, but after this class, I was able to start a business like this, and from there, I've been able to grow to sell my first 1 million, 10 million, 100 million. That's the testimony. And I pray for somebody to be so. So if you don't have a place to sell, where will people buy what you're selling? My friend who owns Ramambia started the business online, Amazon online. So create a strong presence online, okay? Create a strong presence too offline, depending on the kind of business you're doing. Clubs are there. Clubs offline, they're there, okay? Football clubs, they have stadiums you need to go to and watch them. There's restaurants, petrol stations, all have location, okay? Have a strong presence. Number 3 rule, design and develop a sales funnel. Number 3 rule, design and develop a sales funnel. Meanwhile, if you're watching this or you're listening to me on iTunes, Apple Podcast, Spotify, or you're watching me live on YouTube, or you're watching me on a video platform on the DABA course app, or the DABA app, the $1,000 Academy is one of the biggest initiatives that DABA has launched. You should be part of. It is a platform to teach you how to earn $1,000. It's mentoring. In short, we'll have a 2-day orientation class in different cities, starting with Lagos. And if you're watching this one, we've done Lagos edition, and maybe you're in Abuja, you're in Kaduna, and go to $1,000academy.com and sign up. When you sign up, you will get your update, join the Telegram channel. You will see your own class, your cohort, whatever platform where you want to do, where your city could be. And guess what? After that, everybody will now join the online mentoring platform that will go on for the next 1 year. We're bringing you into something that will change your life, change your finances especially. Don't rule this out. So design a sales funnel. The big question is, how will people buy from you? The question now is, what is a sales funnel? A sales funnel is the journey and process customers go through on the way to purchase from you. What will they see? What will they do? What will they be attracted to before they put in their money to buy from you? Let's go on a quick short break. When we come back, I'm going to define what sales funnel is, and I won't stop there. I will also show you the stages of sales funnel and how to work with it. Then we go, and I think we'll have 3 more before we call it an evening or a night. Let's go on the short break. We'll be right back. Will you be part of the choosing 100 to be trained at the $1,000 Academy next month? Early this year, you were praying that this government should favor you and your family. What has happened? Massive unemployment, job losses, the naira against the dollar is at 1,000 naira. The cost of living is even killing the living. A lot of families can't even feed. Some people and their plans for immigration and even their Japa dream have been killed because of bad economy and even the exchange rate. But guess what? In the midst of this, we've seen the pain, we've seen the tears, we've seen the agony, we've seen the frustration. And we've come up with a solution. And see, even in the desert, you can still find water in there. And instead of complaining, we've designed a system that will show you how you can escape this poverty trap, this economic sabotage. And see, if you do nothing, you will remain the same even the next year. Imagine you're earning $1,000. And that will be life-changing, right? So imagine on a monthly basis you're earning this. If you meet the requirements when you fill the form below, you'll be selected amongst the first 100
to be trained at the $1,000 Academy, the Lagos edition. Of course, Kaduna edition is coming, Kano, Abuja, Ghana, Kenya, and several other countries. Guess what? This is a vision to train 100,000 Africans. And we're going to be doing that across different states, across different countries. I'm sure you're ready for financial freedom. Join us at the $1,000 Academy.
Welcome back. So let's look at this. What's a sales funnel? A sales funnel is the journey and process customers go through on the way to purchase from you. It is used to capture and describe the potential journey that potential customers go through from prospecting to purchase. All the touch points, all the links they will click, they will hit before they now pay. The call to action is what we call the sales funnel. So there are different stages of sales funnels. Number one is the awareness stage. Okay, there is the discovery stage, there is the evaluation, there is intent, there is the purchase, and there is loyalty. So different stages of that. So at every stage of the sales funnel, the most qualified customer goes to the next stage. Now look at this. A sales funnel is important. A sales funnel is important because it helps you to understand your prospects and gauge their interest. This gives you a better sense of the kind of content you should send them and when to pitch your offerings. Using a sales funnel as your guide, you can meet customers where they are with the right kind of content. This prevents you from losing prospective customers by overloading them with information or pitching them before they are ready. Let's take a look at this also. A sales funnel helps you to meet customers where they are with the right content. So before you build a sales funnel, what are the ingredients of a sales funnel? Number one, if you're building a sales funnel, here are some of the things you've got to know. Number one, a defined customer avatar. You need to be totally clear on what you're trying to reach before you start building. What is the profile of the ideal customer that should be buying from you? Okay, who are you looking at? I made a tweet the other time that before people start buying from you, you meet different customers in the process of buying from you. The smart, the uninformed, the ones that are not smart, the ones that are not informed, the ones that are informed, learned, all kinds. I tell my people when we're building products, let's build as if we're building for dummies so that everyone can understand. Don't put up too much grammar there. Don't put up too much process. Explain even the details that needs to be explained. So it's easy for people to navigate so that they don't need to start reaching out and say, customer care. They don't get stuck in the process of doing something. So you've got to understand this. So a defined customer, okay, your clear picture of your ideal customer. I want young people to patronize. I want people who are looking for digital skills to patronize DABA. I know my customer. Number two, proving products. The second component is product. After you have the customer, your product, what is the thing you are going to sell? In other words, you need people who want the items you're producing. Okay? Number three is your objective and measurable goal. In that sales funnel, do you want to sell 1,000 course? Do you want to sell 1,000 pieces of this camera? Do you want to sell 50,000 food items or food sets or whatever? You must have a measurable, you must have an objective, you must have a goal, okay? You need to have a specific goal. How much do I want to make from this ad campaign, from this sales funnel, sell this product? Should I sell 2,000 of these watches? If my profit margin and with the sales, everything there is $2,000. If I sell 10, 20,000. If I sell 100, 200,000. If I sell 1,000, that's about $2 million. Okay, so what's the revenue you're going to make? Same thing with the online course. Okay, so you've got to understand this thing. So if you want to learn more on sales funnel, Joshua Mba has a class or a course on sales funnel, and you can reach out to Joshua Mba and you learn more on sales funnel. If you're a part of the $1,000 Academy, I'm going to be treating more about this class this month and next month. Next, provide free value if you want to create a loyal customer system. Offer something free related to your product. I love this one. You want to, number 4 business rule. Number 4 rule of business success. Okay, offer something free. Offer something free. Offer something free. Offer something free. Provide free value if you want to have loyal customers. If you want to attract new set of loyal customers, you can use free to create a loyal customer system. You can use free to design a new ecosystem for your customers. Take a look at Kuda Bank. They said transfer from this one to this one is free for 25 transfer, and after that 50 naira. OPay, there's something to learn from OPay, PalmPay, okay? And the other day somebody said that you are rude if you're asking somebody for money and you're sending banks like Zenith, GT, Stanbic. You're rude. Why not use OPay, PalmPay? Okay, so that's a joke, please. Okay, so offer something free related to your product. Use it and draw them in to build loyalty. I'm telling you. See PalmPay, see OPay. Look at the number of volumes they've driven. Look at the number of volumes they've gotten. I think they say OPay to OPay is free. So when I know that money I will send to Mama Chinonso and Mama Chukwuka and Ebuka and Really One and Idowu and Musa, if I will send free to all of you better open OPay. So from one Chris Annie, funny enough is that I don't even have an OPay account. Maybe I'll try and open today. Okay? Or maybe OPay should come and make me brand ambassador. I'll tolerate too. I need to chase the bag. Okay? I'll do a wonderful art concept for them. Or they would come and do advert on DABA TV. And so if I know that that bank will be free for everybody, then I'll make sure my family members are users. Then business people too are users. Then my clients and all, I'm encouraging them. You use OPay? OPay is free. Oh. From there, guess what you've done? Guess what you've done? Guess what you've done? Guess what you've done? You have used the free value approach to create new customers who would not have been buyers without being pulled in with the generous giveaway you've just done. As a teacher, as an online course seller, as an author, offer something free. When you want to even buy a book on Amazon, they will first show you like the first 3 or 5 pages. And when you see it, you want to click buy. Offer free value. Every Sunday, I teach World Creation Series because it's the free value we have for our school. If DABA is a school, why are people not learning every week? So we create a platform for people to learn for free on our platform. We have free videos on the DABA app. We have free videos on the DABA website. We have free videos on DABA TV. We create content every week at DABA. We teach people how to make money every week. We offer it free, and we now have the premium platform, the courses, the mentorship that you can pay for. It's simple business. As an author, you should be out there as a thought leader, sharing your thoughts, sharing your insights. And when you get these free things out for free, you build a loyal customer base that want to come to you, that want to learn from you, and you can sell to them. You don't just want to do business with somebody who is just there starting and every time he's selling to you. Sometimes you want some free value. Do this and you will see your business explode. So what are the practical steps to take when you know this? Look for what you're selling. What is the free thing I can give? Even the man who sells suya, when he wants to give you, he can cut. No, not all the time now. You can say, oh, I want to taste. Once you taste it, nice one, nice one, nice one. So you keep going to the suya guys. The suya guys, they give you free. Okay? They give you these things for free. And you taste. And you want more. And you buy more. I'm not saying you should go and start giving people free food. And those of you that go around the suya guys to go and be collecting every night, you go to 5 suya spots and eat. Don't say, I've not done it before. So don't say, I'm speaking from experience. You can use free. Buy 3, get 1 free. You lure people more. You lure them in. Buy 6 courses, get 1 free. Buy 3 courses, get 1 hour free mentorship. Things like that. So what most businesses do is that they sell. all the time. Okay? No. If you keep doing that, you will lose to businesses that engage, that provide value, and still sell great products. So the free value approach, like I said earlier on, allows you to create new customers who would not have been buyers without being pulled in with the generous giveaway. So stay and give free value. What I say, give free value. Okay, next one. Number 5, the rule number 5. The rule for business success. Number 5, leadership as the driving force. Everything rises and falls on leadership. In your country, in your school, in your family, in your business, in your church, in the government parastatal. It is not the employee to be blamed. When something happens in DABA, when something happens in digital abundance, I take blame, even if it was done by the security man wrongly. Because first of all, leadership is responsibility. Leadership is responsibility. Leadership is influence. It is the leader that sets the tone for the culture, for the system, for the things that go on in that economy, that society, that company. Okay? The business success begins with the position taken by the head of the organization, which is the leader of the company, because he's the one that sets the tone. He or she is the one that sets the tone for the culture and the focus of the entire organization. This is the leader that sets the vision. He's the one who sets the mission. He's the one who sets the focus. If you're not having that leadership capacity, you won't build a successful business. It is the approach that the leader takes that affects the entire company at all levels. So leaders must have a clear mission. You're building a business, you want the business to succeed. Have a clear mission for the organization. Have a clear mission, have a clear vision. And not just that, be able to communicate the mission alongside the values and the goal for that business to your employee, to the company, to your investors, to the stakeholders. The company can reach high levels of success if employees accept the mission statement and work towards making it a reality. And so let the customer understand why this company exists. Let the employee know what he or she has got to do to ensure that there is business success. The leader sets the vision. Leadership is ability to transform vision into reality. The set of things to be done from just mission and vision statement to profitability and success. In that bridge is leadership. Leadership is an art. Leadership is a skill. Leadership is practice, just like governance. The process of governance, leadership brings that culture. Leadership sets the tone there. Leadership drives how we are going to do this thing. On the fast lane, on the low lane. Boy, there are things I'm going to be teaching in this series you should not miss. Leadership. The principles of leadership says leadership starts with vision. It's leadership that will say it's time to have teamwork. Teamwork, because the team makes the dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work. The leader brings the vision, organizes the team, sets strategy. Then another thing leadership does is delegation, because you will not do everything. You will delegate. But don't delegate like Nigeria that has essay to essay on SSA, with essay for another essay to another essay that has another SSA. Delegate. Delegate. Leadership understands delegation. Leadership understands you will not do everything on your own. Leadership understands this thing. Am I communicating there? So, the number 5 business rule. Success in business happens. Leadership at the top. The leadership sets the tone. I'll stop here. I wanted to go for number 6. Should we go number 6? No. Next week, We're going to dissect this series again. We'll have about 5-6 more I'll share next week, upper week. I'm going to share about 20-25 principles or rules for business success for you. And when you do these things, so let's do a recap. First thing, you must choose a product and service to sell. Next, you must have a place to sell. If not, you don't have a business. Next is to design a sales funnel. Next is provide free value if you want to create a loyal customer support system. The next is leadership as a driving force. The company can reach new highs of levels of success, but it starts and falls. If my company fails, it's on me. I'm not even going to blame the economy. I'm not going to blame the recession. I'm not going to blame the country. I'll blame me. If the company fails, if the company doesn't meet deadline, it's me. So leadership is a big work. During the cohort class we're having, my friend Chinoso will be teaching on the principles of leadership. So everyone who is coming to 1000 Academy, there's something we're going to equip you with. Till I come your way next week, I'm praying that success is yours. I'm praying that the God will favor you. I'm praying that the God of all flesh will bless you. I'm praying that you will see manifestation of the dreams you've had in your spirit. I am praying for the peace of God to rest mightily on you. I am praying that you will receive a miracle on that expectation you've been asking. I'm praying that God himself will bless you. You're blessed in the morning. You're blessed in the noon. You're blessed in the night. Till I come your way next week, help me share Wealth Creation series and let somebody join in. God bless you. Chris Annie right here.
Will you be part of the choosing 100 to be trained at the $1,000 Academy next month? Early this year, you were praying that this government should favor you and your family. What has happened? Massive unemployment, job losses, the naira against the dollar is at 1,000 naira. The cost of living is even killing the living. A lot of families can't even feed. Some people and their plans for immigration and even their Japa dream have been killed because of bad economy and even the exchange rate. But guess what? In the midst of this, we've seen the pain, we've seen the tears, we've seen the agony, we've seen the frustration. And we've come up with a solution. And see, even in the desert, you can still find water in there. And instead of complaining, we've designed a system that will show you how you can escape this poverty trap, this economic sabotage. And see, if you do nothing, you will remain the same even the next year. Imagine you're earning $1,000. And that will be life-changing, right? So imagine on a monthly basis you're earning this. If you meet the requirements when you fill the form below, you'll be selected amongst the first 100 to be trained at the $1,000 Academy, the Lagos edition. Of course, Kaduna edition is coming, Kano, Abuja, Ghana, Kenya, and several other countries. Guess what? This is a vision to train 100,000 Africans. And we're going to be doing that across different states, across different countries. I'm sure you're ready for financial freedom. Join us at the $1,000 Academy.